Yeehaw! And welcome to episode 41. That's a 4 and a 1 for those of you still learning numbers of Birdcore. Welcome to Birdcore. Sorry, I'm so nervous. Welcome to Birdcore. Stupid idiot! Stupid!
I mean, like, old people piss their bed all the time. I piss my bed all the time.
You're pissing right now.
My flesh prison needs more inmates.
Have you been hitting the cream?
This isn't violent.
You're being sold for $14.
Now I might be accidentally baptized next week.
Oh, dude, it's the Ozempic commercial. Beep-a-dee-bop-bop-beep-boop-bee. Beep-a-dee-bop-bop-beep-bo.
Did you get the cowboy butter?
I will inflict you on the sentence. I will inflict on you this. Sorry, I
Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. I feel like we're just about to go on we were about to do the whole song.
Turn on the lights in here, baby.
What an intro.
You like it?
What an intro. Thank you. Every time that story comes on. Dude, thank you guys for having me, first of all, so much.
Dude, thank you so much for being here.
Dude, every time you get me so hyped, every time you put that story on Birdcore on Instagram, oh my goodness. That intro is just ridiculous. The LeBron edit?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I found it years ago, and what I particularly love about that edit is how low quality it is.
Yeah.
Even the music is it's like muffled.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
It's just
It's deep fried.
It's deep fried. Exactly, that's the best way to put it. But
Well,
it's just
this podcast is deep fried too. You know?
bro. It's the best way to do it, I guess.
Except this is probably the nicest I've dressed for this podcast ever.
Bro, look at us.
You
bro.
know? Yeah, looking dapper.
Yeah,
Dude, thank
tonight's I'm feeling underdressed because you're both very snazzy right now.
Nonsense.
I wish I had a suit.
You probably have one in the closet.
Time
You
to
know
whip
what,
out the suit.
Yeah.
I wore
Get
a
the
suit to
suit.
prom.
We're gonna take a quick
Really?
break. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did, and you
Yeah.
won
Fire.
prom queen.
I was prom queen.
Hell yeah.
So the suit did me good.
It's true.
Oh yeah. It's the way to go.
Was it not like a cream white suit as well?
It was kind of giving that.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look at that.
we would be twinning if I had that on right now.
I'm telling you, the cream suit is the way to go, I think. I think it's making a resurgence. That's
I
why I,
think so
saw
too.
it and I was like,
Yeah,
the cream suit's the way to go.
you're right. Fashion is cyclical. It's
Big
coming
time.
back.
Whoa, yeah, that's like when Champion came back in 2016. I was like, man, my dad used to wear this when he played tennis.
Guys, that means it's 2026.
Wait, Champion's coming back.
Bring it back.
Yo, Ben, clip that. So for those of you listening to the episode, there's a voice here that you may not recognize, and let me tell you who that person is, okay? Because that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I do right now. Now, I want to let you guys know that while I was writing this intro today and yesterday a little bit, and the day before I planned it, when I was doing my research, I was particularly today, I was so amazed at how much I was like, and he's done this, and he's done that, and he's done this, and he's done this. Jesus. So, with that being said, today's guest is a masterful writer and director who has a handful of phenomenal short films under his belt, such as 8 Ball, A Single Serving Friend, I'm Not Supposed to Be Here, and most recently, Anthony's Balls. Yes. Balls like testicles. That was actually just announced today as a selection for the TIFF Next Wave. TIFF Next Gen. I'm butchering it. Great.
No, TIFF Next Wave.
I got it right.
You got it first time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He's recently done promotional work for Elevation Pictures for their recent movie Nirvana the Band, the show, the movie, where him and a friend snuck into the movie. Because if you watch a movie, you get it like sneaking in. You got to be there. You got to be there. But I love that you did that at the movie. Actually, that was so great. That was so good.
It was just like, okay, let's run it. You know, let's give it a try. Let's give it a shot. And we tested it out, and it turned out amazing, dude. I love that final product. I like looking back at it and just being like, it was something stupid, but at the same time, we just had so much fun with it. So,
and sometimes stupid works,
dude.
You know what I mean?
Bro, I made a movie, Anthony's Balls, and he got selected to TIFF Next Wave.
Exactly right. Today's guest has also done red carpet interviews for a movie like Sentimental Value, which the Swedish audience of Birdcore may know that one. He threw the Friends and Family Film Festival at the Review Cinema 2 years ago, I believe. It was in the past is when it was, 2024, and created the series Over a Meal, where he interviewed filmmakers and creatives alike over a meal, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
He has also done promotional work for Secretaries, a clothing brand run by Parker Murchison, a friend of ours.
The GOAT.
And he's also lived in 6 places around the world, which is ridiculous. I don't think I've been to 6 places in the last 6 years. He's a fellow francophone, but he is the proper French from France.
Oui, monsieur.
Unlike the dirty Quebecois like myself.
No.
So
You guys are chill. You guys
welcome to Birdcore, Adrien Marquet.
Dude, what an intro. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for having me. This is I've been dreaming of this moment. So
Dreaming?
Aww.
Yeah, dreaming. To the both of you, thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Well, Adrien, I texted you sorry, I'm going to fix my mic here. I texted you a few months back asking if you wanted to come on Birdcore.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when because I'd taken breaks at Birdcore and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But when I wanted to bring it back for, I think this is the 3rd stint now or the 4th stint, you were the first person that I texted.
Dude.
When I had the juice in me again.
Yeah.
And when I knew I wanted to do solo episodes, do guest episodes, you were the first person that I texted, and
It's such an honor. That means so much, bro. This is crazy.
I knew this day would come,
dude. I was hoping this day would come, and we're here, dude.
Yeah.
I'm having the best time, guys. This
Good,
is awesome.
man. Wow, that's great because we're only 5 minutes in.
I know, dude. How crazy! We still have like an hour to go. I'm just buzzing, dude. This
Good.
is
I'm so
amazing.
glad. Yeah, I particularly love how fond you are of the LeBron intro video.
Dun, 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 dun. Dude, what a video! No, I don't know. It's just so hype. You know what I mean? It's just such a good sometimes you just need a good song to get your day started. You know what I mean? Like a good. To me, it's Enter Sandman. That song gets me hype like you've never seen.
Yeah. Is that like the
Metallica song?
Oh, I was thinking of Sandstorm.
Oh yes, Sandstorm's a good one too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so sometimes it's just a good song, and that's just a good song. You wake up in the morning, you check your stories, and all of a sudden you see, dun, dun, dun. You're like, yeah, today's a good day. You know.
And you said that you and Pat, your friend who is a writer, shout out Pat. We know Pat, friend of the program.
Yes,
you guys were referring to that all day, the LeBron song.
So we were writing all day and working on promo for Anthony's Balls. And every time, today has just been like an amazing day. And every time something good would happen, every single time, dun, 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 dun. Dude, it was every time we reference it. So, and one day he told me this like, I think a month back, or he was like, one day you're going to have your own LeBron edit. And today was that day. So I'm very happy about that. Thanks.
And you were saying that today was such a good day for you. Like, I mean, I mentioned it in the introduction, but Anthony's Balls,
yeah,
I guess I was going to say was selected, but would you say Anthony's Balls were selected? Because is it plural? Because actually, it might not be plural.
Dude,
It might not be plural. Yeah.
Don't say too much.
Don't
say too much.
But-
Exactly.
So how much can you tell us about Anthony's Balls without spoiling it too much? Like what exactly, I mean, people who can just hear the name of it, they're like, what gave this idea, what gave this guy the idea of doing something
that's
about
the
balls?
point. Think about it, because all of a sudden then you're thinking about that, and that just makes you curious to see what like the movie's about. So Anthony's Balls was we had just come off Single Serving Friend, which was another short that we did, which is very dramatic, very thriller-esque. And I was back home in France, and I was chilling on a beach, and all of a sudden I get this email, and Pat sends me a script, and he goes, "Wrote this in 5 minutes. It's trash. Don't disregard, just wanted to send it to you to see what you thought." And I read it, and it's like the first half of what we have now, sort of like, it's just about 3 dudes that's arguing about a group chat because one of them isn't a part of it. And so it creates this conflict, this sort of social media conflict that's if you think about it, kind of ridiculous. But it's just FOMO, and all this FOMO that has been built throughout society recently, and it reflected that. And I was like, dude, there's something here, but we got to go absurd. We got to go crazy with it. And so we just tried to make something a little bit more absurd and comedic. And he sent me a second draft, and I was like, it was 9 pages, and I was like, this is good. Can you bring it down to 3 or 4?
3 pages, or 3 or 4 pages. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
I was like, because I was like, it's too long. Like this, nobody's gonna watch 9 minutes of this. So I was like, let's bring it to 3. That way we can just put it out as a social media film, and that's all it'll be, and just something that we can make quick just for fun. Because I like making these small little movies and small little like scenarios or situations that we're in. I think it's those are the most interesting, you know, like if you're on a layover making a movie then or something like that, like those are the most fun to me. And we got people together, and dude, by some miracle, it just started snowballing. Like we got Cheverny, who's like an amazing casting director who brought her team on, and they started casting for this movie and found Steele, who's like an amazing actor. This guy is like next up. Like he's just I can't say too much but he has big stuff coming. They found Blake, which is the most dedicated guy that I know, and then Michael, who is possibly the most naturally funny dude. And it was perfect. Everything came together. We decided to run the movie, do it in a forest, shot it with Marco, who is an amazing DP as well. And we were like, okay, how can we make it even crazier? Just a 12 millimeter lens the whole time. Like you can't use any other focal length. It just has to be 12 millimeters just to make it super warped. And we shot on a forest in a day, finished 2 hours early, like behind schedule, which had never been seen before on a film set. And then the editor, I reached out to my friend Nathan, who was like, oh yeah, I'm down to edit this movie. And I'm like, really? And he was like, yeah, why not? This will be fun. And so he works at Outsider Editorial, which is an amazing company. And dude, I'd come in the studio, I'd have my couch, the TV, I'd be watching the edits and stuff like that. It was mind blowing. And he was like, oh yeah, I have this friend that works as an audio engineer at TA2. And I was like, you're joking. And he was like, yeah, he'd be down to do it too. I'm like, what? So we got professional audio done on the movie, and I came in, boom, speakers everywhere, beautiful soundscape. And I'm like, this is a social media movie. This is something I'm going to put on Instagram. Yeah. What are you talking about? Like, you're doing too much, guys. This is crazy. And then I didn't submit it to any festivals. And I was like, Next Wave, I go on Film Freeway, and Next Wave was free. And so we were like, okay, cool, let's put it on Next Wave because it's free to put on. And we were planning on posting on social media, and we really wanted to go hard on the marketing. So we start the marketing push. And then I get an email from Next Wave that we got in. And it was like, dude, I texted the whole group chat, everybody. Like, we were just having biggest smiles on our face. So thank you to Tiff, by the way, actually, for selecting the movie. So that'll be a blast. But that's sort of the whole process. Sorry, I'm yapping too much. But this is
that's what you're here for.
Yeah, I guess. But dude, it was just an unreal experience, that movie. Like it you always think something's going to go wrong, and for some reason, not yet at least, nothing has really gone wrong with that movie. So,
well, I was going to say, like, it's so nice of you to give everyone their flowers. Like, you're basically giving every single person who, lent a hand on this film. Even like you're about to compliment like the trees in the forest that day. Dude, that's how grateful you are.
The trees, the forest, the PA Raj.
Oh, we know Raj.
Oh, Raj.
We know Raj.
Raj is my
Raj.
Raj is my king.
We know Raj.
Raj is a legend. Can I tell a quick story about Raj?
Yes, please.
Raj is such a legend, right? I met him on I'm Not Supposed to Be Here, the war film I did, and he is driving me around, whatever, and he goes, oh, do you want to grab lunch? I go, yes, and we stop at Chipotle. And Chipotle?
Yeah, interchangeable.
Okay.
Interchangeable.
Just making sure. We stop, and I go, okay, I'm going to get a burrito, whatever. I start doing my thing, and he's like, and I'm like, what do you want? And he's like, I want what you want. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, just, stand in line and get your ingredients. He's like, no, I want exactly what you want. I'm like, Raj, what are you talking about? You can get anything. Like, I'll pay for you. And he's like, no, I want what you want. I'm like, okay. I get the order, whatever, get in the car. And I talk to him like, Raj, why are you getting... And then we go to another place, and he does the same thing. And I'm like, Raj, why do you keep getting what I'm getting? And he goes, because I want to get in the mind of the director so that I can start predicting what he wants before he knows what he wants. So that, so that like when I'm on set as a PA, I can get stuff before he even thinks he needs it. That way his life is so much, easier. I'm like, this guy is just the sweetest, most dedicated, incredible, thoughtful, like he's more than a PA to our crew and to most crews that, we are a part of. And, yeah, what a legend. So big shout out to that guy.
Huge shout out to Raj.
He probably has like a notes in his notes app for you, like all your orders and stuff.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That'd be crazy. Just the usual orders.
Yeah, Adrian's orders.
Yeah. One night you're just chilling at home. He's like, hey, Adrien, I know you're you hungry? I'll send you something.
I hear a knock on the door. I open it. It's Raj. It's like, oh, and you're going to be hungry in 2 minutes. Like,
How did you know? Yeah, Raj, it's like he was born with the intuition of a father.
Exactly.
The way, or a mother, I guess. But he's a male, so I guess that's why I said father. Yeah. But yeah, he was just born with the intuition of knowing how to care for people.
Dude, exactly. And he's so empathetic. Like, really, what a sweet guy. Like, so anyways, the whole crew, and this is why I'm giving everyone their flowers, because I seriously, like, this is one where I couldn't have done it with the whole crew. I was like, just taking it so easy. I was just there to have fun. Like I'm excited to see people when the BTS comes out. We were really just trying to have fun. That's all we were trying to do. So, yeah, what a blast.
And you've been doing a lot of marketing for that film as well. I've seen some reels you've been doing, one of which actually is doing quite well, the MOS one.
Bro.
What are the latest numbers for that one?
So right now it's about 51K or something like that, above 50K, which is wild, bro, because we were hesitant on posting that too. Pat was like, no, we shouldn't post. It's not that funny. I was like, but we have nothing to post today. And he was like, okay, fine, just throw it on.
Yeah.
And we threw it on, and now it started blowing up.
Dude,
and stuff like that.
you never know with that stuff.
Dude, you don't. You really don't. I was like, there's no hook. There's no good hook. There's no, like, it's not even that funny. People don't understand what it means. And so I was like, okay, it's not going to work. Toss it on, and, you know, just did well right now. And then the TIFF post is doing super well. I think it's at like 500 likes or something like that, which for us is really cool with an Anthony's Balls account that has like 70 followers. So.
Yeah. So why is it like super important for you to make sure the marketing is good on these shorts that might, you know, live just for a day at a festival, or, I mean, I guess for eternity online?
Dude, great question. So the reason is, I think that marketing is probably the most important thing in film. And I think it's the thing that's kind of gone out of whack a little bit in the industry in some parts. There's some people that do it very well, and I'm not just saying shout out Elevation because, you know, I work with Elevation sometimes, but seriously, Elevation does a phenomenal job. But it's just, I think over time, things have just tended to stay the same with marketing and film. And I think that testing things, and while we're small and, you know, just having fun, it's important to test things and see how far the marketing can be taken, and try to apply different things that work social wise or whatever, and apply it to film. And because that's just the visibility of it, right? Like you can have a good movie, but if nobody sees your movie, then how do they know it's good? So I think marketing is super important, and it's something that I've been doing since I was 12 years old on YouTube and stuff like that, and just been interested in. And so I was like, you know, I'm going to work so hard to make my movies good, but what if I also work so hard to make my movies seen or promoted or viewed? Or and so this is just a trial, you know, like we're just with Anthony's Balls, we're just like, that was our thought, right? Because again, it was just going to be a movie on the internet. We were like, let's test marketing. Let's see the impact that we can have with marketing. Let's see the people that we can get, and let's have fun with it. We're doing an Anthony's only screening on this weekend.
Yes, I want to talk more about that.
Yeah.
How, like, because you guys put up a poster for that, right?
We put up a ton of posters. Yeah, we did.
And the poster was an Anthony only screening.
Yep.
So you had a picture of Anthony Bourdain, Anthony Davis, Anthony, like, who were some other...
Anthony Hawk. You know his name is Anthony Hawk?
Who is Anthony Hawk?
Tony Hawk?
Yeah.
Oh.
How crazy is that?
Oh, I guess... yeah.
Well, I know. It didn't click in my mind. I thought it was a joke. We put it as a joke at the start, and I looked it up, and it's Anthony Hawk. I was like, wow, mind blown.
You would think that just a white guy from the States would just be named
just Tony. Exactly. I was like...
So, tell me more about this Anthony only screening.
So... We, I really wanted to put together an event, and I saw the Ryan meetup.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. Let's take some inspiration from that and try and apply it to film. It's the same thing I was talking about earlier, where it's like, we're just trying to take different things that work in the world of social media and bring it to film. You know, the absurd things are the ones that I love the most, because, those are the things that tend to work the best, and also you tend to have the most fun with. But also I thought that making events is super important. People say go to the cinema and do all this, and that's great. But if you can plan an event around it, if you can plan something fun and build the content from there, then that's great. Because with the Anthony only event, you have your hook, you know what I mean? Like we're going to post social media clips and stuff like that, and your hook's right there. It's in the name of the thing. So we're going to host that. Hopefully a ton of Anthonys are going to turn up, and we're going to have name tags. We're going to have a ton of drinks. Yeah, dude, imagine. Name tags, all of them just Anthony. Like, how hilarious is that? We're going to plan videos. And again, the whole point is to have fun. Like, the whole point, and to us, I think events are going to make a big resurgence. Like, I want to go do fun stuff, you know, even if it's during the day. It doesn't have to be drinking or going to the club or stuff like that, or paying for stuff. It could be a run club. It could be like some crazy pop-up rave at a cafe. It could be a headphones a rave party. It could be anything. And I think making events is extremely important, and in building the community of Toronto, and this is just another attempt at doing that. Again, testing stuff, having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've always really admired about your films in particular is I know that you and Pat, you guys write and you're like, let's just do it.
Yeah,
just
bro.
do it. Just film it. And
Screw it.
So many people, I think, overthink that creative process. Well, we have to get a proper crew and we have to get this and we have to get that. Sometimes it's like, just go. Like with what you did with Dhruv for Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. It was like, let's just try this out.
Yeah, we had the idea that day, bro. Like, it was like, okay, cool, let's just give it a shot. Let's whip out a camera and see what happens. Like, yeah, we even talked at the end of it. Like, we even talked to Matt Johnson for the video, but the bit just didn't work, so we just cut that out. But see, you never know what's going to happen. If we wouldn't have met Matt Johnson, and then later on I had that interview with him, which I was psyched about. But yeah, you wouldn't really have known. So you're right. Just pick up a camera and film something. You have an iPhone. You can shoot something on your iPhone. You know what I mean? Like, it was a movie that we did where with Katerina when we were on a layover in Paris for 8 hours.
The dyslexic.
Bro knows. Look at this guy.
He does his
research.
homework.
This is amazing, bro. But we did that, shot on iPhone, layover. We were like, cool, let's do an airport movie. And then I asked my Instagram, I was like, oh, what movie should I make in the airport? And I got a lot of comments being like, oh, a romance movie where like, oh, the guy's on the other side of the airport.
Oh yeah, like running across.
And I was like, that's awesome, but I want to try and do something a little bit different. And so we just came up with The Dyslexic, and I was like, let's shoot it, edit it while I'm on the plane, and post it. And again, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know, people get uptight about movies and stuff like that and are like, it needs to be this massive big thing, but it doesn't. Like, that's the fun part of it, you know? It's like, you can have a small crew if you can go shoot some stuff and build a story together. Like, you guys have a blast, and you have something that'll last a memory of a lifetime, you know what I mean? Like, you'll look back at it forever. So,
and a lot of your movies are, I would say, a few different genres. Anthony's Balls is a comedy. A Single Serving Friend is definitely more of like, we watched that one last night. It's more of like a thriller horror. Like, we were scared at certain points.
Oh yeah.
Especially once,
Damn.
I won't spoil too much, but once Chris's character gets home, and then it sits on the door for a little bit, and then I had to because Sham ran into the kitchen for a second. I was like, wait, Sham, I got to rewind. You have to see this part.
Yeah.
And then even that scene inside the house, for the like just before the end, So. You did I'm Not Supposed to Be Here, which is a bit more of like a sci-fi kind of like a psychological.
Exactly.
So your genres are like, you wouldn't necessarily pigeonhole yourself to you're just a horror director or you're just a comedy director.
No, not at all, bro. Humans have different emotions, you know? Like, it's not, if you're like happy all the time, great for you, I guess. But, that's not possible. Like, you can't be happy all the time. And sometimes you feel sad. Sometimes you feel like, I'd love to write like a super sad cry movie where you just, ball up and in tears. But
I'm sure you will.
I'm sure I will. I really am sure I will. But yeah, I don't know. Genres are fun. And I think, again, this is a time to explore. Like, it's a time to explore genres. It's a time to test things out, see what works, see what doesn't. And figure out the best. I started out really interested in thrillers. David Fincher and Stanley Kubrick, those were my guys. And but again, in all those movies, there's some element of comedy or some element of something else, And I don't think I found my style, and I think that's a big part of me testing out all these genres. I don't think I found my style. If I don't, I'm not bothered. If I do, great. But I think I'm just having fun playing around with things, and if I find my style, then I will apply it to whatever genre I want to do. But for now, bro, no, it's just fun.
How many times has your baby woken up in the middle of the night in hysterics because of nicotine withdrawals? Probably a lot, right? Tell me if this sounds familiar. You're in the bathtub with the window cracked, smoking a cigarette, while your husband's passed out on the dining room floor, and your baby comes in going, "Oh, mommy, give me one drag, please. I'm begging you, just one, goo goo gaga." You know the nicotine will just give that poor baby a crazy head rush. Well, now you can give them the head rush that they deserve with cigarettes for kids. But only 2 of the 20 cigarettes have nicotine. So 18 of them are just for play. And 2 of them are actually going to hit that boy where it hurt. The baby will be in for a nice treat, and they won't know when it's coming. Cigarettes for kids, soon to be discontinued.
Speaking of testing things and trying new things and whatnot, I do have a little game I wanted to play,
my God.
Okay?
I'm excited.
Okay. So I'm going to give you 3 words.
Okay.
And I want you to make a movie log line.
Oh my goodness.
out of these three
the
words.
pressure. Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Sham, I don't think you know the words in them. Okay. Waffle,
Great.
sidewalk, Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Waffle, sidewalk, Manhattan.
By the way, if you guys want to help me with this, you guys are more than welcome to jump in if you
Oh,
have
okay,
any
okay.
ideas.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so waffle, the first thing that I think of is Waffle House, like a little Waffle House, a little something like that.
Yeah.
It gives me a little bit of like a Pulp Fiction, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
eating at a Waffle House or something
Okay.
like that. And I think maybe this guy is constantly chased. It's just in my head, like it's turned into like an absurdist thriller where this guy is consistently chased by waffles. Like not by walking waffles or whatever, but it turns into kind of a really creepy thing where this guy's at a Waffle House. It starts the movie where he's eating waffles, and then he starts walking down the sidewalk, whatever, and he trips on a waffle.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he gets back up and starts walking, and he gets hit in the head, whatever, and it's a waffle, and he looks up, and it's like someone that was on a balcony in Manhattan, whatever, and the waffle falls off.
Dude.
And then he keeps walking, and then maybe some pigeons start attacking him because he looks down and he has waffles in his pockets and he doesn't understand what's happening. And then all of a sudden he goes to scratch his head, and then his hand is a waffle, and he starts losing his mind. So he starts running away as fast as he can, and he runs into a Waffle House. He didn't think it was a Waffle House, but all of a sudden there's waffles everywhere. He goes to the bathroom, and all of a sudden his shirt, his clothes, his hands, everything apart from his head are waffles. So he falls on the floor, and then he's stuck in the bathroom forever, and he dies.
Whoa.
Wow.
Sorry.
Hold on, that was wait.
No, it's the best one. Okay. That was so good.
That's what I was looking for.
Good.
What the hell? Oh my God.
That was I'm genuinely very impressed by how you just put that all
No
together
hesitation.
right now. Dude,
No.
yeah, are you sure? Like, have you done improv classes? Are you sure you're not actually supposed to be an actor? Like,
I did an improv class.
Oh, really?
So yeah, because I was like, I needed an extra class, TMU, and I was like, screw it, I'm gonna do an improv class. And it's so interesting because that one class taught me more than any other class. It's such an interesting thing about life because you have to be so confident to get up and to go talk to everyone and to like do the things that they're asking. Oh, pretend to be a carrot. What are you talking about? Pretend to be a carrot. I'm not a carrot. So it's just the confidence to ridicule yourself in front of a room full of people, but in a safe environment where everyone is like there to ridicule themselves is so heartwarming. And by the end of it, I was more classmates with every single one of those people than in any other class that I had ever been in. It was such a great experience, and it gave me so much confidence. Now I just go up to strangers and I'm like, yo, what's up? How you doing? How's your day? I like your hat, you know? And people are like, why are you talking to me? But it's just so great because it just teaches you so much about self-confidence. So highly recommend taking an improv class.
So does that kind of tie into the idea behind a single serving friend? Because it opens up with this character walking into the diner, and he goes up to this random stranger and says, you know, like,
He was at Waffle
do you-
House.
Yeah,
yeah, low-key.
it was. That's
So-
actually the whole plot of the movie.
Can you explain, for those who might not know, listening, what exactly your definition of a single serving friend is?
Yeah, dude. So a single serving friend is someone that you meet in passing. So someone that you meet in an Uber ride, or like an Uber share, or your Uber driver, or someone you meet in the elevator or in the line of a restaurant. It's someone that you meet in passing and that you have a conversation with, and then you never see them again. And it's a concept that fascinated me, bro. I was at an airport once and in a line at a burger spot, and I'll make this story short, but a guy just tapped my shoulder, and I was like, I was at Toronto Pearson, and he goes, hey, do you mind keeping my spot in line? I just need to put my bags down. I'm like, yeah, no problem. So he goes, and I stand in line, and he taps my shoulder again. He goes, oh, thank you very much. I'm like, no problem. I turn around, and he goes, what burger are you getting? I'm like, what? And he goes, what burger are you getting? I go, oh, the New York burger, I think. He's like, cool. And he turns to the person behind him, and he goes, what burger are you getting? And then he goes down the line to every person. This is not a joke. Like this, every person, bro. The line had like 20 people, and he asked them each there was children, there were grandparents, there were everyone, and he asked everyone what burger they were getting. And then he goes to the front, and the lady at the front taking orders was super upset, like she was having a bad day. And he looks at her, and he's like, what burger do you recommend? And then all of a sudden, she was like taken aback by the question. And then he's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I just want to know your opinion. What burger are you going to get? And he just something about him made her smile and have a good day. And then he comes to stand beside me. I'm like, how do you have so much confidence? This is amazing, dude. and he goes, "Oh, in airports, people, you don't know where they're going. You're never going to see them again. Why not talk to them? They're having a bad day. Airports are annoying. Like, it takes so long to get through everything, and airports are flights are delayed and stuff like that. So why not talk to someone and try and make their day? Like, that's amazing." Goes quiet for a second, and then he looks at me. He goes, "Also, I'm an alcoholic, so it really helps with the confidence. I'm like super drunk right now." I was like, okay, understandable. Yeah, maybe I should have a couple drinks and then go talk to some people. But then he goes, "Oh, can I have a conversation with you?" And we sit down and talk for an hour and a half.
Wow.
And have an amazing conversation. And then I go, "Oh, could I get your Instagram?" And he goes, "No, we're single serving friends." And I go, "I have no idea what that means, but whatever." And then we keep talking. And then in the middle of our conversation, he gets up, scans his ticket on the boarding gate, gets on his flight, and leaves. He doesn't say bye to me. He doesn't say, "Nice to have talked to you." He doesn't tell me his name. He doesn't tell. I don't know who this dude is. I just know he's an Indigenous rights lawyer from Thunder Bay, Ontario, that likes hockey and can name you any player in the NHL. That's all I know.
Wow.
And the guy's gone. And so that concept just ingrained in my brain so hard. So I tried to write a feature, and then we wrote that short single serving. And the more I thought about it, the more it was brewing my brain, the darker it got. And so that's where like sort of the dark side of single serving friend came.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to ask how, that conversation that you had with this guy, which seemed very positive from, what you're explaining now. And he went up to every single person in line and just seemed like a friendly guy. I want to know how you kind of decided to twist it and make it a bit more of a darker feature. And I imagine it's because of who your inspirations are, like Stanley Kubrick, David Fincher, right? Like just naturally where your mind went.
Exactly, dude. And so I started doing it. I started going around talking to random people in the city that were on benches or whatever, and I met some amazing people. But as things continue, you start to think about like, okay, single serving friends, but what if like it's only single serving in one way? You know what I mean? Like, what if I know what you're doing, but you don't know what I'm doing? And all of a sudden, this sort of like dark thought was like, I was like, oh my God, this is a good idea. And it's just because the more you do it, the more you understand that like you gain this confidence that nothing matters. People are people, you know what I mean? You can talk to anyone. And so this confidence is dangerous, you know what I mean? I still think it's one of the greatest things that you can do, and everybody should go out and talk to a random person if you're hearing this. Go. But I was just in my head because you say of my inspirations and stuff like that it kind of took a darker turn to it. But yeah, man, what a concept, dude.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And I guess it shines such a light on what like confidence can do.
Yeah,
dude.
It felt kind of karmic too, I feel like, for the main character.
Yeah.
And it's almost like if it didn't manifest in this way, it would have at some point.
Exactly.
So that was the reason that man came and like was put into his life even for like a couple hours, and then everything else that happens afterwards is just, it wouldn't have happened had you not met.
That's amazing. Because the way that I think about it a lot is like, this is kind of like a God figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because he comes into this dude's life and then disappears. And that's the end of the movie. You're like, okay, well, who's this guy? What is he doing? What is this for? But he just served his single purpose. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought it was amazing. Did you guys meet any weird people or single serving friends of yours that you remember?
Yeah. We went to Barcelona and we were waiting in line for this breakfast spot that was really popular, and it was a long line, and then the waiter came by and said, would you be okay to, there's a 4-top, if you're open to sitting with 2 random people, we could put you there. If not, you'd have to wait a little longer to go sit at a 2-person table. And we're like hungry and hot, and we're like, sure, I don't care. So he sat us with these 2 girls. I think they were from Italy. One of them was living in Spain, and then her friend was visiting her while she was there. And we had a beautiful conversation. They gave us so many recommendations about the city. We shared like the meal together. Basically,
that's true.
We were all like together. It didn't feel like, oh, it's them 2 and us 2.
That's Europe also.
Yes.
Europe is very much like that.
True. And then when we walked away and said goodbye and nice to meet you and all that, I remember Sam saying, should we had gotten their numbers or like their contact or something, because we just shared that moment together. And I'm like, actually, I honestly don't think we had to. It served its purpose.
That's it.
And we'll always remember them. I'm here like 3 years later. I still remember them. And that's it.
100%.
They just moved on, and we moved on, and the day went by.
What, and I agree with getting their Instagram, because for me that's my first instinct as well. But why? you're gonna look at their stories and you're not you don't know who this person is. You know what I mean? There's no point. Like, sure, if you go to Italy, you'll ask them like, and by chance. But how much cooler would it be if you saw them randomly in Italy? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I wonder if they're thinking about us. You know, a few years down the line, a few years later now.
Yeah.
I met these people from Canada. You know what I mean?
You're good with accents, dude. I gotta say.
Thank you, man.
That's a talent.
I love doing accents. There's certain accents that I can and can't do on a public platform, but I feel very lucky to be gifted with accents in a way. Bro. You know, I love using them. Like, I've actually thought about. I'm probably going to insert like some fake ads for this episode, like fake sponsors and whatnot. I'll probably do one like in German. Dude, I'll probably do one in like
what an
French
idea.
Canadian. Like,
what an idea! You just like that. That's so funny, and you should do one with the cowboy, little cowboy.
I probably will, dude. This hat, it's like it's starting to cut circulation off to my brain. I think
really?
It's pretty tight. Yeah. My eyes are gonna start bleeding in a second. I'm sure,
dude.
Yeah, just you're gonna start talking like this.
Does it cut progressively? You turn blue at the end of the episode.
At the end, Sham's sitting here, and like you guys are having a conversation. Oh man. Speaking of conversations, and I want to kind of touch on your confidence with this a little bit as well, is you've been doing some red carpet stuff.
Yeah.
I know you've done many instances where you've done red carpet interviews. Do you find that, you know, your experience now with being a practicing single serving person, does that help you when you're going into your red carpet interviews? Because like, what's your thought process like when you're seeing this, you know, A-lister right in front of you?
Yeah, dude, that's the big thing, bro. I remember at TIFF, which, again, thank you very much, Elevation, for the opportunity. That was a blast.
Shout out Elevation.
Yeah, dude, big time. And you're sort of in this room with a bunch of different people, but they have like experience. We were second in line. First in line was TIFF.
Okay.
Second in line was us.
Yeah.
And then it was E-Talk or E-News.
Okay. And this is for what line? What movie
this was for Sentimental Value.
Okay.
And with Stellan Skarsgård. And we're in this line, but we don't see outside, basically, because the red carpet starts outside and then comes inside. And we can't see outside, but they come with their cars outside, and all of a sudden, the door opens, Stellan Skarsgård comes out, and the crowd goes nuts. They go crazy. And that's when your heart starts racing, because you can't see this, you know what I mean? If you can see him come in, you're like, okay, cool, it's not bad. But I'm second in line with the door where I cannot see if he's coming around the corner or not. So you're just like waiting, and then boom, he appears. And then the press person behind him is like, you know, standing there trying to make sure that he moves on as fast as possible. And so you're you have that pressure the whole time. But I think as soon as you get the first question off, it's a lot lighter. You kind of have to bully your way to the conversation a little bit, like not towards them, but like take your time. You know what I mean? Like you have 3 minutes. Like take it.
Yeah. You could start off like, so did you like the movie?
Dude, you have no idea. I had a tech deck in my hand, bro.
I saw, because the director was a previous like skateboarding champion, right?
Dude, 2-time Norwegian champion. Joachim Trier is the GOAT, bro. This guy, so it was illegal in Norway. Skateboarding was illegal in Norway. And so he would,
strange.
Yeah, dude. So he would take a boat to Sweden and he would buy his skateboards in Sweden and then he would bring them back to Norway. And because nobody was skating, this is what he told me. He goes, because nobody was skating in Norway, he just started skating with a bunch of his friends. And so his friends would just keep winning Norwegian titles because there weren't skaters during that time, you know? And now he's like, dude, what an amazing director. But to your point, yeah, the single serving friend does help a ton. Talking to random people is so scary, dude. Like, you go outside, you pick a random target, and you're like, okay, I'm going to go talk to them. Like, what do you say? My tip is compliment their shoes, bro, because everyone always tries hard with their shoes. But it is a scary feeling. But then as soon as you understand that they're there for the promo of their movie as well, and they're going to do their best to make it go well, and you're going to do your best to make it go well, you guys are on the same team, and you understand that, there's zero problems. Like, it's so much fun.
That's a good way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they're probably a little bit nervous as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Renate, she was in the most amazing gown. Like, I thought that, you know, you can't do the craziest movements and stuff like that. Like, it's hard to walk or whatnot. Oh, she was skateboarding. She was showing me how she was skateboarding. Yeah. She was telling me about her experience skateboarding. She was great. She was so lively and nice. And that's what the moment I realized. I was like, bro, everyone's on the same team.
And that's great. The woman who's the lead of Sentimental Value.
Yeah. And the worst person in the world, which is a phenomenal movie as well. Same director.
It'd be funny if people didn't know you were talking about a movie. Yeah, she's in that movie, and she's the worst person in the world too. Yeah.
No, that's a great movie too.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's so good.
It's
You'd
very
love
nice.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just very reflective. All his movies just make you think about your life.
I think the one of the other characters was in that one too.
Yes.
The one that she was having the affair
Committing
with.
adultery with.
Yeah, right?
Who was
Yeah.
also a part of the play.
Yes.
Yes.
I
You're
think.
right. He wasn't at TIFF, but you are right. And Joachim uses like the same
Yep.
actors, but that's good when you find your people. She's just a ridiculous actress, bro. Like
She's amazing.
Unbelievable actress. Really, like she's one who I really hope to work with one day. Like,
What I really liked about her in that movie was and compared to seeing her at the Oscars, in that movie, she looked so sad. Like just so sad. And then seeing her at the Oscars, I was like, oh wow, she like really was able to change her face like that. Which, I mean, like all actors are supposed to.
yeah, but it's a talent, dude. It's
is.
really tough. Like even me, I didn't realize it when I started making movies. I was the same as you. I was like, I mean, it's acting, like it's whatever. But then when you see a lot of people go through that process and you meet with a lot of actors, you see the amount of dedication that they have to get to that point. You're like, bro, this is just another league. Like it's wild. So no, it was that red carpet was a lot of fun actually. That was a blast.
And then how's the contrast between doing a red carpet interview like that, where you have a bunch of different, press or groups or outlets or whatnot, compared to the interview you did for Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, where you're inside their RV? Or was it a set that looked like the RV?
No, it was their RV on the street in Toronto on Spadina. Like
so you're one-on-one basically in there with them, right?
that was scarier.
Yeah.
That one I was nervous for because Matt has this like intense look as if he doesn't like what you're saying. Like he looks at you like this, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then if you pause, like you always, when you ask a question, you pause a little bit to see if he's going to jump in, you know what I mean? And answer. But he like holds the pause. And so you feel like you're missing something. So you keep talking. So it happened to me a couple of times, but he has such a good way of explaining stuff. I was just very nervous in the moment and stuff like that. But then after, when the conversation starts flowing, but yeah, Matt and Jay, it's interesting being in like an environment when you're alone and you have 10 minutes. You're like, red carpet is like, okay, cool, quick. If it sucks, then whatever. But this one, I was like, oh my God, bro. Like cameras, like from all angles. You have the boom here. Like, when I was with my tech deck, bro, like it was like, if it didn't go well, I just delete the clip. Like it's not that tough. So yeah, it was very interesting.
And is that the kind of thing you want to do more of? Interviewing? Or, I know long term you want to be on the other side of that.
Yeah. So, I do want to be a director, but I just want to do as much as possible. I want to interview people because interviewing, I want to know people's story. I want to know what's up. I want to like discuss a ton of topics with individuals that they're experts in and I'm not, so interviewing would be so much fun. I'd love to do that in the future some more. I'd like to explore, all avenues. For sure.
I'm sure you will. I mean, like we're kind of seeing that now, like on your social media page, we're seeing a lot of that. Yeah. We're seeing you doing interviews. We're seeing you doing your films. We're seeing you putting out your marketing. Like
this is a good thing, actually. I should ask you guys. So again, with the marketing that we're trying to test out for Single Serving Friends, what we wanted to test out was we wanted to do a show where, and this exists a ton already, but we want to try and find a spin on it. But we wanted to do a show where we would go on the street. I'd go on the street and I'd make Single Serving Friends and I would film it and I'd ask people questions quickly and I'd basically do like an interview show, put it on damn, that hat really put
There's a mark on my forehead,
yeah,
right?
bro. that is a tight hat.
Is it visible?
Not the crater in your head.
Yeah, bro.
Jeez.
It's
tough.
okay. Take it off.
It's
though.
no, it's okay. So much of it's so much of it got you to stop in the middle of your sentence.
Dude, I was locked in, but
you
but
cared for my
I
safety.
I did. I really did. I really
That's
did.
okay.
Yeah,
It's okay. But please continue. You were saying you were trying to go get Single Serving Friends.
Yeah, like my thought is just, do you guys think that would be an interesting show? Like, and you can say no, by the way. But yeah, I that's just an idea that I want to explore. And again, I think the best way to test if the idea works is talk to people about it and see what's good.
Like the show would be like a camera following you around, like a documentary style, just going up to people.
Yeah. So I think people would want to see me go up to them because like, or else they'll be like, oh, it's fake and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't want to, when a camera gets shoved in your face, all of a sudden you're like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like,
so it would be more voyeuristic.
So that's what I think. And then slowly creep it in. Just ask them if I can interview them. And if they say yes, then bring in the camera. You know what I mean? Still film on the back so that we get that footage of me going up to them. But then once they say yes, they're down for an interview, then have like a proper sit down, like put the camera properly.
What if they're like, about what?
Then I'm going to say simply about your life. I just want to talk to you about different topics. And then I'll explain to them the concept a little bit, you know, like I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know where you're from. I just want to know like what was the most painful moment you've ever had in your life, which is a super deep question, but like, yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
No, I think it's a good idea. I mean, do you know, Humans of New York?
I was literally just going to say that. Yeah. I love you.
And everyone, sorry, that caught me off. Everyone loves Humans of New York.
Dude, what a book.
That's also like a concept online too, and it's like the only thing is it's static. It's like pictures, and he takes pictures of them and then makes a blurb underneath. So in this day and age where we want to consume even faster and we'd prefer listening rather than reading,
that's a great point.
That could work.
That's a great point. Okay, I'll test that idea for sure.
Yeah, you should.
Why
in the
not,
summer.
Dude?
Yeah.
You're the example of just go and try it.
Yeah,
so
100%.
I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing some stuff like that.
Oh, dude, yeah,
you should do it.
I'm 100% gonna do it. It's just again, it's gonna bring me back to like just having fun and meeting people, bro. Like that's what I love to do.
Yeah.
That's what I love to do.
And I feel like there's some specific corners in the city where people would welcome that.
Yeah.
And like if you go like to a park or something.
100%. Trinity Bellwoods.
Yeah, Trinity Bellwoods. That's what I was thinking of too. Somewhere where it's not like go, like
that's true.
Like not Union Station where someone's like trying to
imagine.
Yeah.
Walk into the subway with
them. I got a train to catch. Leave me alone. Where people are chilling and they're already kind of, you know,
in the mood.
Yeah, I think you could catch them in a good moment. And
that's a great point.
Dundas and Sherborne.
Yo,
what's your question?
What do you want to know?
Yeah.
You got a 20? No, bro. That place is scary, bro. Scariest place in Toronto, I have to say. Holy cow.
Yeah. There was I had an instance a few weeks ago where there was a gentleman, I think he was an unhoused gentleman, who was asking where Dundas and Sherborne was. I was at Richmond and Jarvis. And I was like...
You're like, the call's coming from inside the house, baby.
Yeah.
Like, we're here.
I don't know. I was like... I ended up sending him the wrong way by accident. But I was like, you know what? Maybe it's good I sent him.
Yeah.
You
did a good thing.
He ends up in Yorkville. He got a job as a busboy at Kazimoto.
Single serving friend.
He's good to go. Yeah. What a single serving friend. Right? Toronto, I feel like you meet a lot though. A single serving friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can happen at a Rabba at 3 a.m.
It can, yeah.
Dude. Blitz.
So niche.
When I go to the club or at a friend's house, I get blitzed. I go to a Rabba that's next to my place. Every time without fail, I look at the guy at the, what is it called?
Cash?
Employee?
Yeah. A cashier. I look at him dead in the eyes and I go, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you? And every time without fail. And he always looks at me and he goes, you know, some answer, some don't. But I've heard some stories, bro. Some people like dying in the Rabba and stuff like that. Like, or just
That's
outside
crazy.
the Rabba. Like, bro,
The Rabba is our bodega. You know?
Yeah.
That's the Toronto. But what's your, like, what are you getting there? I need to know.
Oh, that's a great question. Depends how many cut waters I had.
Okay.
If I'm 4 in,
Yeah.
I'm getting a Gatorade.
Okay.
I gotta rehydrate. This is like a must. Then I'm getting green onion ruffles.
Yum.
Oh, I saw those today.
They are the greatest ruffles. That and the original, amazing. I hate salt and vinegar. I cannot do salt and vinegar. I don't know about you guys, but
it burns.
how is that a thing?
Yeah.
I don't.
I really do like them though.
Yeah, they just chase it like it's a high, like the way it stings your palate.
That ripped up mouth.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah. When I'm brushing my teeth later at night, I just feel like such a bag of shit.
Yeah. No, bro, it's terrible. And then I get chicken ramen, noodle soup.
Yum.
Oh, so that's
Like
your go-to
Mr.
order.
Noodles?
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah. That's the way to go.
That's your late night
Yeah,
snack.
exactly. That's my late night snack, usually at 3 a.m. Rabba being open 24 hours is so clutch. Everything here closes kind of early. So
True.
Yeah. Any late night, like opportunity, like food find I need to go do is usually at a Rabba. I got
For
pineapple there once.
That's crazy.
hurt
I
my
would
stomach, yeah.
never ever. Your stomach what?
It hurt my stomach.
Yeah, 100%.
I may have gotten a stomach ulcer from
100%, bro.
Rabba
That's
pineapple.
crazy. Getting fruit at Rabba.
Yeah, but yeah, cashier's like scanning it. Sir, are you sure?
Are you sure you want to do
It's
this?
been here since I started
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Are you sure it's brown?
It's like the cheese touch in Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Got the Rabba pineapple touch.
Oh
Oh, Christ. Adrien, when I was asking you to come on the show, and when I was prepping it a little bit, I had also asked you what maybe you wanted to talk about. So I'm going to read out the list that you gave me.
It gets so weird at the bottom.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I know. My mind just started.
I'm going to list off the 5 that I have here, and
for
then take me in any direction that you want.
100%.
Okay. So I'll just list them all off. Growing up in 6 different places around the world. Jamal Shead picking up trash.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, might have found our winner. Grocery prices. LCBO. Dogs versus cats. Take me wherever you'd like.
Okay. First of all, the 6 countries we'll talk about later because I can. That's a big topic. Jamal Shead is a legend. That
was
guy's
it Shed?
Yeah.
Did I say Sheed?
Yeah, you did. It's fine. It's okay.
Oopsies.
It's okay. It's okay. He's so in a college game. There was a college game, and they lost the college game. And one of the players started getting so upset, started raging, and he kicked a trash can over.
This is basketball, right?
Yeah, sorry,
Okay,
basketball. And trash spills everywhere, whatever. And Jamal Shead, who's on the Raptors now, comes and he picks up all the trash. He's on the losing team, and he comes and he picks up all the trash by hand, not even like, getting someone else or whatever. Picks up the trash by hand, put it into the trash can, puts the trash can back, super respectful. I knew since that video that guy was one of the greatest, nicest players. And when he came to the Raptors, I was so happy because it's just the team spirit, bro. Like, you need a guy like that on your team. And it just made me so happy. So I just wanted to talk about that publicly and be like, Jamal Shead, I love you. I love you, Jamal Shead.
I hope he's watching this.
Dude, if Jamal Shead is watching this, I get so hyped. This is LeBron edit. If I come back and I do a LeBron edit, I want a Jamal Shead edit. That's what I want.
Okay, deal.
That's hilarious. Okay, next we got grocery prices. They're way too high. Before the summer, actually no, this was like maybe 2 years ago. I'd go to the grocery store, and if I needed to buy a month worth of food, I'd be like at like $60, $80. Now I go to the grocery store, I want to get a month worth of food, or like just under a month. I'm at like $200. I'm getting the same stuff. What is going on?
Yeah.
That's my friend inflation for you.
Dude, this is crazy though. This is a ridiculous amount of inflation. Anyways, this
We're
is
gonna need to do we're gonna have to start doing the broke dinner where it's just ice cubes cereal,
bro.
ice cubes in a bowl of water.
Dude, I had broke dinner most nights. I have like plain white rice and like a pork chop. You know what I mean? Because they're like 50% off at Rabba.
That's such like a loony.
No, not Rabba. No, meat at Rabba, no chance. I'm sorry, I have no frills.
Yeah, now if you want a month worth of food for $60, that's where you go to Rabba.
Yeah.
You can get it there
No
for $60
chance.
and then
No
get
chance.
Pork
stomach
chop
holes.
at Rabba is
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, can you imagine? It's gonna be blue. There's gonna be a tint of blue there somewhere. You're gonna flip it around. It's gonna have mold everywhere.
It's gonna have eyes and a face.
For real, bro. It's gonna be walking. No, bro. That's horrible. That's some Rick and Morty stuff, bro.
It actually is. But white rice and pork chop is such like a Looney Tunes dinner.
Bro, it is.
I don't know. I feel like I could see like Yosemite Sam, like that big chicken.
Yeah.
I say what I say. I'm gonna say it in the pork chop and rice. I just,
Dude, look at the accent. What?
That's his thing.
This is
my
great,
thing,
bro.
yeah.
You gotta do a Western skit.
I'd love to do a Western ski. I got the cowboy hat on.
Dude, with a suit, the Toronto Cowboy. That's a movie. Somebody take it.
Interesting. Well, we got a director right here.
Yeah, that's true, actually. LCBO. LCBO is a crazy concept because you go to Europe, LCBO doesn't exist. It's not
True.
a contained thing. You can
True.
go anywhere, you can get alcohol anywhere, and there's competitive pricing because
It's
your
not monopolized.
Exactly, because your corner store, so cheap, right?
Yeah.
And then you go to a supermarket, it's a bit more expensive, but you have more variety. Great. LCBO control the prices. I see a big sale sign on an LCBO product. I get there, it's 10 cents off. What are we doing?
No, literally.
What are we doing?
They were talking to grocery stores. They were
For real.
colluding on the prices.
Bro, it's so anyways, I think I'm grateful for LCBO. It's great. Also, it closes way too early, in my opinion. That thing should last until like at least midnight, maybe 2 a.m.
Yeah.
But yes, LCBO needs to have more competitive pricing so that we can bring it down and we can get a beer for under like $2 or under $3.
This is like the kind of thing that like a politician running for office would be talking about on a campaign.
I'm in a suit. Why not? Let's do it.
You're in a suit that still has the metal tag on it, too.
Yeah, I stole it.
Right.
I stole this
That's
suit.
crazy. Like,
Yeah, bro.
There's a way to take it off.
Oh, yeah?
I've seen YouTube videos, but
Great.
you might like pop it in the ink, and because it's white, because it's
Oh,
cream.
sure.
Oh my God,
It's
it
not
has
wor-
ink?
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh no.
take it back. They have to take it off for you.
I know, but I stole it. How am I going to take it back? They're going to take the whole suit back.
Excuse me, I stole this a few weeks ago, but I...
Could you remove
you
the
help
tag?
Could you take this off?
Low-key, that's something Toronto, if you went up to someone in Toronto and said that, they'd be like, sure, I feel like.
Yeah.
They're too nice.
Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. They're just tired. Anyways.
Do you want
Yeah.
anything else while you're in here?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Take it. Just
I
go.
smoke before my shift, please.
Yeah.
I don't care. Take anything.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Where were we at? LCBO.
Now we still have... Well,
Cats and dogs.
okay, we have cats and dogs, and then
Yeah.
grow up in 6 different places.
Yeah, so cats and dogs. Cats are better than dogs.
Back that up.
You do?
No, like, tell us. Like,
Oh. You can leave your house for a prolonged amount of time if you have a cat. With a dog, it's a bit tougher, in my opinion. It's like you need to take care of a dog properly. Listen, it's just because I think I'm maybe in this phase of life where I want to explore and go do some stuff like travel and stuff like that. And I feel like with a dog, it's a lot harder. With a cat, you don't need to pick up its poop. You do, but in the litter box, so it's not that bad. The eating is not that much of a problem. Like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I
Yeah.
feel like cats also cost less money.
I think so. Yeah, because... Well, I think
don't know,
dogs you have to take to the vet more, right?
Yeah, I just think they get into less trouble, and
It's just
they're
they're more
just
independent.
hands off. Yeah,
Yeah, they're chilling. You're good. You can,
Yeah.
and they're funny every once in a while. You can have a good Instagram video every once in a while. You're good to go.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me personally, and I grew up with cats, but now my mom has 2 dogs, which are awesome. But I just like cats better. Bro. They're so cuddly. Like they're great.
Yeah. I would love to get a pet one day.
Mhm.
I think like
What
Sham
pet?
and I in our adult life would like to get a pet eventually. I think I'd want to start with a cat. You know what I mean?
But they last like 15 years or something.
Well, yeah, still,
Start with a cat.
still, like maybe
Oh.
like 8 or 9. I guess it all depends on timing and like potential like kids in the future and whatnot. But
You can get cat and dog, bro.
I had cats and dogs growing up.
No, you didn't.
Yes, all the time. We had 2 dogs. Jasmine, she died, and then we had Freebie.
Freebie's an awesome name.
Freebie. And then we had Belvedere. Belvedere was an American bulldog, and he ate half the treadmill. Like over the course of 6 months, he ate the treadmill. So,
What? What
yeah.
do you like a big treadmill like out of plastic?
Yeah, he just started chewing on it. So you could tell how much of a fitness family we were back in the day. The fact a dog could eat the treadmill successfully. So
Yeah, brother, what are you talking about? A treadmill is like 10 times the size of a dog.
Bro, he was munching on it. I don't know what to tell. He was
Oh
eating
my
it. It's
God,
like,
I can't believe that.
We've saved so much money on dog food because he's eating the treadmill. So eventually and then my dad took Belvedere to the dog park, and Belvedere, when he would go to the dog park, he didn't want to play with other dogs. He didn't want to
I just want a treadmill.
No. Oh, sugar.
Sorry.
Belvedere at the dog park did not want to play with other dogs. He wanted to kill other dogs. Belvedere was there to kill. So at one point he got in a
Altercation?
altercation with another dog. My dad had to stick his hand in there and get it, and Belvedere bit my dad's hand, and that was the end of it. So we shipped Belvedere off to Nova Scotia, which I don't think that's a
You don't think that happened?
no. I don't think that's a cover up for
okay.
putting him down. I think we actually shipped him off to Nova Scotia.
Damn.
It's the microplastics.
Yeah, they're getting into
tweaking.
they're from the treadmill, right? They're
That's
getting
what
into
it
his brain.
is.
Think about it.
Bro ate some
That's
wires
why,
and
yeah, it's
Yeah,
over.
he was
started tweaking.
rewired.
He was.
The wires are rewired.
Do you have a laughing one on the?
No, let's see what we do have.
Who wants some chimichangas?
I like that.
What do?
Oh,
I think they all apply somehow.
I actually kind of want to get some new ones. Like there's I've been saying a lot. I've been stimming at work, and I've been saying, "Boy, what the hell, boy."
yeah.
I want to
That's a
say
great
that
one.
a lot, but we should add like a laugh track.
I think you
Hell
should.
no.
Yeah, exactly. I think you two should record your own voices doing memes and then put that as the,
Hey, that's a good idea, actually.
as the soundboard.
We should.
Interesting.
Next time.
We could also have Ben just put in the laugh track. Or Ben can put in like something that we've been stimming.
Yeah.
Give the guy too much work.
Yeah, that's a
Poor
good idea.
Ben. Shout out Ben.
Shout out Ben.
Shout out Ben though. I love shouting out Ben. And then he'll always write in like the video.
Mm.
Like last week I said his full name. I'm like, oh my God, sorry, I just doxed him. And then he'll write in the video like, it's okay, it's cool. We speak to each other.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a delayed speaking. When you watch the video, it's like that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. What are we on now?
The last one is growing up in 6 different places around the world.
Yeah, I'll make this quick. I just
It's pretty self-explanatory.
yeah, it is. So my whole story is I was born in Miami. I was born in
Oh.
Miami Beach, and then I moved to Puerto Rico when I was 8 months old.
See.
Sí. And my sister was born there. Kiara.
Bad Bunny.
Shout out Kiara. Bad Bunny, exactly. You said it better though. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try it. And then after that, we moved to the Philippines. We lived there for 6 years. And then when I was 10, I moved to Ghana. Yeah,
Wow.
Ghana, lived there for 4 years. And then after Ghana, lived in South Africa for 1.5 years. And then South Africa, moved here.
So hot, cold.
Yeah.
Why?
And,
Do you hate it?
the cold?
Yeah.
Terrible.
I know.
Terrible.
I was born here and I hate it.
Oh
so
my
it's not even
goodness.
like it's in your blood.
This
It's just,
sucks. This really sucks. But
I know.
but I'm hoping to go somewhere, maybe LA but the thing is, I'm getting used to it. I really am. Like
Yeah.
it's getting manageable, and also it makes the summer so much more exciting.
yeah,
You don't know how happy I am that we're almost there.
I know.
It's gonna be, sorry, this keeps playing. But
That's
it's
okay.
gonna be a movie this summer.
It might literally be a movie.
It
You're
might
probably
literally
going to end up
be-
filming a movie.
Dude, a whole vlog, why not? A whole summer vlog, actually. I should do that and
Oh,
make it
that'd
like
be cool.
7 hours long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything I did this summer.
Well,
and then
is-
watch it in the dead of winter.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
The movie that's about to come out, Mile End, in Montreal, isn't it about 2011
Kicks, yeah.
summer in Montreal?
Yeah. Mylan
Yeah.
Kicks. Yeah, I don't know
Mylan
too
Kicks,
much.
yeah.
I don't know too much about it, but very excited for it. I should have gone to see it at TIFF, but I'm very, very excited about it. And that's pretty much all I know about it.
Okay, perfect. And that's marketing for Mile End Kicks.
Da, 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 da. No, that's McDonald's.
I was telling Sam, I'm wondering if it's kind of like Nirvana, but for Montreal, like what
That'd be
Nirvana
so
did
cool.
for Toronto. For Toronto,
That'd
but
be
for
very cool.
Montreal, yeah.
Nirvana, what a movie.
Oh, so
Dude, it
good.
was so funny.
What a
I had
movie.
so many, and I'm sure you felt this way. I had so many like young creatives that we know, like Josh, Sal, like Kirby. They were like, we could do this
Yeah.
because it was such an inspiring movie. So
It
like
is,
run
bro.
and gun and yeah.
Bro, but just seeing it that movie, that type of movie on the big stage, it's just the mesh of accessible to crazy is unparalleled. It's the best movie at that I've ever seen, because doing the crazy stuff with the CN Tower, I'm not going to spoil it, but doing the crazy stuff with the time travel, like, but at the same time keeping it super lo-fi, the mix is so wonderful. Like those guys just killed it, like really killed it.
Yeah.
And they have some tons of exciting new projects coming. So yeah, it's very cool to follow. It's very
Yeah,
cool to follow.
he's doing the Bourdain movie, right?
Yeah, dude, with Dominic Sessa,
Who was the lead in The Holdovers?
the Holdovers, and he played so well in the Holdovers. And that was his first movie, bro.
Yeah.
He was from drama school or something like that.
I
Like,
think he went to the school that they filmed at.
how crazy is that?
He pulled up to the audition. They were like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I'm just here for class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He
then
was
just
great.
killed it. He was
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
He was great. I'm very excited to see him in this movie, actually. And his shooting style too is gonna be cool.
What's the shooting style supposed to be like?
Like I'm just saying, Matt Johnson is
his-
very like
Oh, yeah.
voyeuristic, or very like handheld, very I think that will complement the Bourdain movie so well. So I'm very curious to see like how he filmed it, how he shot it, and that whole thing. I think he must be like editing it right now, actually, or almost done. But that's yeah, very exciting stuff.
Do you yourself have a dream project that you'd like to do? Damn. I have to say, this is Sham's question. That Sham asked Kirby this a few weeks back, and I figured, well, we have another director we're
Yeah.
going to have on, so it's perfect.
100%.
It's only fair.
So,
That's
yeah.
a great question. I don't know if I have a dream project. My dream project is it changes from time to time, and I would not have it any other way. I think that's great. Right now, we're writing a feature film, And right now, that's my dream project because it's just such an awesome feature film. So working on that has been an absolute pleasure with Pat again, the GOAT, really the greatest GOAT of all time.
The greatest GOAT of all time. Wow.
Bro, the greatest greatest of all time.
OHC.
The good GOAT.
Good GOAT, bro. Pat is the good GOAT. We're writing it. And so that's my dream project for now. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully something in the future.
I like that mindset of your dream project being what you're working on at the very moment.
Yeah, 100%. Because I lose interest in a project very quickly. You know what I mean? Like I always want to move on. If I'm not moving on something, if I'm stuck on something, like the editing is taking too long, it's like to keep going on the movie or to keep working on it. It's like pulling teeth for me. Like even though it's not finished, I just want to move on to the next thing because I'm just so excited to, keep going at stuff. So I'm always having that thing be the thing that I'm chasing is really cool because it's attainable, and once I attain it, I'm like, yes, move on to the next thing. So, no, that's really cool. What about you? What projects?
My dream project. I think I've said this before on this podcast.
Damn.
Sham, you know this. No, it's okay though.
Damn.
No one's asked
okay.
me. But
No original question.
No,
Okay.
bro, but no one has asked me the question.
Oh.
I've just said it.
Oh, really?
But, like no one has prompted it.
Okay.
I think that my dream project, Sham, you probably know this. I was actually talking to Sal about this today. Is I would love to do a restaurant show. I spent so much time in restaurant. I worked restaurant from when I was 17 to like 26 years old. So I have so many stories. I have so many perspectives. I have so many different like potential ideas or scenarios or stuff that could happen. And recently, Sham and I watched Adolescence.
Bro.
And I'm obsessed with
the one take?
One take. I'm obsessed with it. I would love to do like Adolescence meets like, I hesitate to say The Bear because I'd want it to be more outlandish comedy. But like, I want to do like a one take restaurant limited series or TV show or a movie or something.
Dude, that's awesome.
Where you're following different stories around the restaurant. Like at one point, the camera starts on a customer who's just ordered, and then the camera leaves with the waiter who goes to punch it in, and then follows a busboy who comes by down the stairs into the kitchen, and the camera's now sitting on the chef for a little bit, and the chef, it moves over to another chef, and then another waiter comes and picks up a plate and brings it to a different table, and then we stay on that table for a little bit, and then that table, maybe the table next to them is someone they know, so it moves over there, and then it's just, there's so many things that can happen in restaurant. There's so many like relationships and whatnot. So
this is a phenomenal idea. You got to do this, bro. Yeah. I love this idea. And have you seen Goodfellas?
No, bro.
That's okay. Don't worry.
I'm not
the type of
Love that.
what? I'm leaving.
Yeah. Jumps out the window. No, in Goodfellas, there's a one take that's amazing. An amazing one take shot where they go down into a kitchen of a nightclub that they usually go to, and they just go around, and it looks like it's this massive kitchen, but they just go around the kitchen, and they go through, and they come into the club and stuff like that, and it's such an iconic one shot. Watch it just because it's a great reference, because it's a great reference to like a Martin Scorsese one shot and sort of what that can look like, and having the characters lead in this flow of this camera that you were talking about. Like it's a phenomenal reference. But this is an amazing idea, bro.
Thanks, man. I know you had a similar, you also had a one-shot idea that we spoke about when we were actually at a restaurant way back. It has to do with an apartment.
Oh my goodness, bro! It's so funny. That's what I'm talking about. I write these things and I'm just like, okay, next one. But we wrote the script for that for the first episode. This is so fun. It's a thing called 254 Monty Road. And it's this apartment building where basically you go from apartment to apartment, like through the vents and through the walls and stuff like that. And then chaos ensues in the apartment building, and you just follow them on the one shot. The one shot is awesome, but we want to do some hidden cuts.
Yeah.
Just because the one shot is so tough, bro. You look at Adolescence and the amount of like takes. They could do like 4 takes a day, bro.
Yeah, I think what they did was they had 10 takes a week from Monday to Friday. They had 2 a day,
dude.
And it was like episode 2, 3, and 4. They got it on the last take,
dude. Can you imagine? Seriously, can you imagine the pressure that it is, and then take one fails right at the end? You're like, okay, guys, we got to run again. Take 2 fails at the end of the day. Okay, cool. The day's done.
Yeah.
You only get 2 shots. Like and then the actors too were incredible in that thing. Everything about that series is just mind blowing. Like, yeah.
Sorry, please tell me more about. You were talking more about
254.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, no, that's it. Like 2254 is just something that we were like, oh, we would love to turn this into sort of a series, and that first episode would be that. But the episode costs too much money. Like it's like breaking walls and floors. And,
Yeah, true.
And that's not something you can do on a low budget. But I love still writing it because you never know what's going to happen in the future, man. Like if somebody's like, oh, do you have a show idea? Bam, you know. If you have a short idea, bam. Feature idea, bam. Anything you want, you tell me. And
it's like you open your blazer jacket, take your pick.
Exactly.
Like what script do you want? But that's
pull it out.
Yeah, it's interesting because before we were recording, we were looking across and just everyone's little box in these like apartment units. And there's so many different stories in each little box, and like how do they somehow all intertwine?
Bro.
You know?
So I have a movie about this called A Menina Descaixas, which means sorry for every Portuguese and Brazilian person out there. The accent, I know it was terrible on that. And I'm not going to try it again. But that movie, I shot it with some friends. We went to Portugal. We were like, where's the cheapest place we can go in Europe for New Year's? And Lisbon was the place. And so we decided to, screw it, let's do a trip for New Year's and go there. And so we went and we partied so hard on New Year's. Then we woke up at like 1 p.m. the next day and very hungover. And we were like, we have to shoot this movie. There's like, this is today's the day. And so we shot a movie in Portugal in our Airbnb because our Airbnb was very Wes Anderson, like so many colors. It looked so great. Like it was,
Cute.
yeah, it was
Send
gorgeous.
us the link.
I will, because it was so cheap too. And had an amazing time. It was a perfect venue. And so we shot this little movie because one time Carrie and I were talking and we were looking at buildings just like this. And we were like, it's so interesting that people live in little boxes. They keep their things in little boxes. And at the end of their life, they themselves end up in a box. So everything about life is just involving a box, you know what I mean? Like, and it just, that sort of concept kind of was very interesting. And so I wanted to build something that was like this sort of stable concept, whatever, where it's like someone has to do the same thing every day and this repetition, you know what I mean? And it turned into A Menina Descaixas, which takes a dark turn, but we had so much fun. With the mic, we had no mic, so we just fully duct taped the phones to like our chests, with Matt, my roommate, and me. And at the end, it was a nightmare to pull off. Like that tape was stuck on. It was horrendous. We shouldn't have done that actually, but
it's like waxing your chest hair at the end.
Dude, you find a way though.
Yeah.
You always find a way.
That's true.
If there's a will, there's a way.
That's what they say, man.
Yes, sir.
Are you dying of heat in your suit as well?
Not too bad.
Oh, me neither.
Bro, you got a tie and you got like...
Yeah, I got a tie.
You got a hat.
You got a hat.
These
that's squeezing your brain.
Right, dude? I've never sat so still for
You're being
an episode.
very still.
But I'm actually really comfortable, too.
I'm impressed.
We got to bring back suits, bro. I think so.
Yeah, well, you were also saying, like, when I rebranded the show, you looked at my forehead, right? Can we punch in on that?
Oh, my God. Look at that thing.
Really? Jesus. I could feel it.
Bro.
Oh, God. Well, when I rebranded, you were saying you thought that I would be doing it in suits from now on, right?
100%.
Which I guess, it did kind of give that impression. I mean, the new logo is a suit, so.
Yeah, bro. Like, I thought you were going to switch black and white interviews, throw it back into
just like film noir. Like, anytime we talk, it's like silent, and then there's a card, right?
Dude.
Wait,
how annoying would that be? The episode would be 3 hours long. It would just be cards every time.
That's a funny clip.
Yeah, bro.
That's
100%.
hilarious.
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
my God.
No, that's what I thought when I saw the rebrand. I was like, bro, of course he's going to turn into film noir. I expected to come and all the cameras to be on 18 mil, like 18 mil. It's 16 mil. And
makes no difference to me. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
No
yeah.
idea the difference.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, but no, bro. Honestly, I think suits are a great way to go. It's just in Toronto, there isn't really an occasion to wear a suit. You know what I mean? It's too hot in summer, too cold in winter. You're not going to wear a suit and then put a coat over it. Like, you got to... Spring, there's a little bit of time, but it's also nobody really, like... You're going to be the suit guy, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you want that, you know?
And spring is kind of when people don't put in as much effort.
Yeah.
People put in effort in summer and fall.
Yeah.
And, like, winter sometimes if they really want to layer. But spring is kind of like it's an in-between where you're like, oh, I don't know if I wear my... parka today or...
Dude, it's
like
a weird thing because it could be so cold. It could be warm. It's raining. It's like... But I like spring, bro. I'll say spring is a top 2 season for me.
What's the other one?
Summer.
People
say
dumb question.
No, bro. It's a great question. People say fall is number 1.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
I feel
but
like you like fall, Shannon. No?
I do like fall, but spring and summer are my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your birthday's in spring.
Yeah.
When's your birthday? Actually,
May.
okay.
May 12th.
May 12th. Okay.
Yeah. So
Libra.
I'm a Taurus.
Yeah, I had no idea. I don't know my signs. I was just
You
throwing
had
one
a
out
1
there.
in 12 chance. So.
Yeah, exactly. Are you Cancer?
Yours? Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
How'd
Are you
know
serious?
that? Yeah.
Damn.
No, you're joking. This is
I'm
a
a
bit.
Cancer. I'm born in July.
Dude, I knew it. Of course, your
Yeah.
personality definitely says so.
Yeah, really?
100%.
Very emotional, and I cry all the time. And
All the time.
yeah.
All the
Wait, let
time.
me guess you. Aquarius?
No way. Are you serious?
Wait, you're joking?
Yeah, I'm joking. No, I was born in December. I was Sagittarius.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was kind of close.
I,
If you were a little earlier or later.
yeah. What do you think about star signs? Risky topic here.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Be
is
careful.
This is where we get canceled.
Ah, bro.
No, I don't know. I see some truth in it. I think that I can see myself being, the certain traits of a Cancer. I don't know my rising or my moon and all that stuff. But then I think, well, can I see myself having traits of a Cancer because I want to think that I'm believing the star sign stuff?
See,
You know what I mean?
this is the thing. I think there should be a website where they tell you the traits of the star sign, but with a different star sign. So when you go on the website,
Yeah.
you're like, oh my God, that's so me. But they're
Yeah.
like, at the end, you press a button, they're like, psych,
Yeah.
thought
Gotcha.
you were a Cancer. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about all that?
I don't know, bro. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting because I think it shows you what you think of you. You know what I mean? Because when you're like, oh my God, that's so me, then all of a sudden, you learn something about the way that you felt about you.
True.
But I don't necessarily believe it. Like, that's just me, though.
Yeah.
I think human beings are obsessed with categorizing. So in
Big
any
time.
shape or form that they can put themselves in a box,
Bang.
they'll do it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Call back.
Call
Yeah.
back.
And there's what? In astrology, there's the big three, right? It's like your rising.
Bro, you lost me
Sham,
here.
do you know, Sham?
Yeah, it's your so it's your star sign, your rising, your moon, and yeah, I guess those
Those
are the
big
big three. Yeah.
One time, way back when I was using dating apps, when I first moved here, a girl asked me what my big three was. And I was like, oh, like squat, bench, deadlift? I never heard back from her.
I'm sure. Damn, that's hilarious.
And
dude.
I was like, wait, is she talking about star signs or is she talking about the gym? I was like, well, bench 225, squat. Yeah, blocked me.
No,
Nah,
I
damn.
feel like that's a green flag.
Yeah, that is, bro. That's so cute.
Right? Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't
So
want
cute.
you to know what that means.
That's true.
No, that is very sweet.
Oh, well.
That is very sweet. But I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm very interested in what you just said, where it's like humans are interested in categorizing what they feel all the time. You see, everything has to be rated and stuff like that.
Yes.
I am no different. I have Letterboxd. I rate movies. I shouldn't be, though. I feel so guilty for rating stuff because I'm like, this is just art. You know, I should just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
Because when I'm watching a movie, I constantly think about like what the rating is, and
Yeah.
that's just not that's not a good way at all
Yeah.
to think of a movie. But
Yeah, but you know what? As long as you, for me, it's more like, of course, it's like you said, art is subjective and like it's still art, but everyone's gonna, absorb it in a different way, and there's no shame in that. I mean, there's all these different people and all these different personality types, and they enjoy one thing and someone else might not. As long as you're not taking it so seriously, that's when I think it's okay to be honest and be like, listen, I liked that movie. I wouldn't watch it again. But it was okay. And then there's something where you're like, that's amazing. Like I need to tell everyone about it. That's a fair takeaway. If
100%.
same way, like if it was always sunny, we wouldn't appreciate the warm weather when it comes. If every movie we're like forced to be obsessed with, every show we watch, it's like, oh, that was great. Then when that one show comes around and you're like True Detective right now.
Oh, yeah.
Sam and
I
I
need
just
to watch
binged.
that. I haven't seen it.
Oh my God. We just binged the first season and now it's
Really?
like my fixation, and it's been a long time since a show has like
Yeah.
really stuck with me that way, or like made me
Wow.
want to watch like 3 episodes in a night, and they're each like an hour long.
Yeah.
Um,
And we did that 3 episodes
yeah.
in a night. Yeah.
That's what I mean though. Like,
That's Fincher, I think, by the way.
really?
I think
it?
so. Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's Fincher. No? Am I
The-
wrong?
The director?
Yeah, am I wrong? I might be so wrong.
I don't know if he
No,
was-
it's
Because he did House of Cards. I thought True Detective. It's with
Maybe-
Matthew McConaughey and Woody.
Maybe another season, but the season we just watched, I don't think it
No,
was.
he didn't.
Okay.
No, he didn't direct it, but his
Damn.
cinematic style. That's okay.
The film guy doesn't know
No,
film.
it's okay.
Let's cut that out. Cut that out. No, but
I'll
his
leave it in.
cinematic style, particularly from Seven and Zodiac, heavily influenced the show's
There
dark,
you go.
gritty
Yeah,
aesthetic.
Maybe that's
why
what I
thought.
heard.
I think that's
You
what I thought.
would love that show.
Really, I really would. I really, really would. I need to watch it. It just shows for me. I get addicted.
Yeah.
I can't stop watching it. If I watch one episode and I like it, I'm gone for the next 3 days. I can't think of work. Like I just,
yeah.
I
know.
Well,
have
pick
to
a,
do this.
Pick a long weekend.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Because it's
There you
only
go.
it's one season. It's a limited
it's one
series.
season.
Yeah.
With
Well,
the-
it's 3 seasons, but it's like White Lotus in the sense that it's like
Okay.
it's a different cast every time.
Yeah.
So you can very much just, I mean, we haven't watched the rest, but if you just watch the first one, that's enough for you to like have a takeaway
first
from
season,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch. I need to watch the first season 100%. But this is why I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that either.
Everyone is like killing me about that, but I'm
Yeah.
like, if I watch one, I know it's that good, but if
Yeah.
I watch one episode, I'm gone.
It's over, and that's like that's
That's
an
what I'm saying.
undertaking.
It's
Yeah.
like 3. That's more than 3 days. Like
Yeah.
if you just watch it straight without sleeping, like
Yeah.
that's something I do though. Like
Yeah.
it's very bad. So
But you're right about us like rating or categorizing and just
always.
making lists, and I don't know. It's just I think it's a cute thing
But, yeah,
humans do.
100%. But play into
yeah.
it though, like
Yeah.
100%. You know, that's why social media is a thing. Like
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's back to the marketing stuff. I think that's something that you can play into. I know it's not necessarily good for the art and stuff like that, but just marketing wise, if it allows you to get your art exposed, why not do it? You know what I mean? Like, I think exposure art is probably the most important, or second most important. And then, are there drones taking off right next to you, bro?
Oh wait.
Stop.
There's a drone show.
Yes, it's the drone show for. Oh my God, we can see it. It's the drone show for Project Hail Mary.
No way.
Yeah, because
No way.
yeah, it's the drone show right now. It's Sham. You
just
can
on the
see
left.
it from here.
Yeah. I don't know if you can step over the table or over here.
Yeah,
in front
Sham.
of the
If you
camera.
come to the,
Screw the cameras. No, are they gone?
they'll come back. Sham, you'll really have to come from like behind Adrian's chair and see. Oh, are they gone? Yeah, there's a drone show tonight
Wow.
because Project Hail Mary is coming out. Yeah.
It's
So they're doing a drone show over Lake Ontario right now. That's Project Hail Mary is a new movie with Ryan Gosling.
I really want to see it. I heard it was so good.
Dude, I read the book. I loved it.
You read the book?
We're going to see it tomorrow night, the movie.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're going tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm really excited for it because I love Interstellar.
Dude,
Bro.
I saw Interstellar on IMAX. The greatest cinematic experience I've ever had in my life.
Really? Blew your mind?
I cannot explain it. My roommate, Matt, he is an engineer. He loves Interstellar so much. And we went to go see it in IMAX, and we were sat in the perfect spot in the middle at the front. At least what I think is the perfect spot in the middle of the front. And we watched it. Bro, it was a portal to a different universe. When you hit the IMAX shots when they're in space, it's just the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. We sat there, like my roommate isn't a movie guy, right? And we sat there through the whole credits. We did not say a word to each other. We didn't look at each other. We just sat there and we're just in disbelief at that movie. It is unbelievable to see in IMAX. If there's ever another IMAX screening in Toronto, I highly recommend going. It is, bro, by far amazing. You will cry at the end, bro. It's just
We tried.
We did try. Yeah,
but then
we
it
were
was
gonna-
all sold out,
we
and
were
then
gonna
there
go
was
to,
like
like,
one
Vaughan.
time like up in Vaughan that
Yeah.
we fumbled. We should have gone.
That's life.
if
It's okay.
Christopher Nolan is watching this, because I look just like you, apparently, according
I
to a lot
see
of people,
it,
bro.
I
So
I see it too.
my comment section all the time. Oh, you kind of look like Christopher Nolan. It's the hairline. It's the hairline. As the hairline is starting to go, bro, it's like it's the more and more.
It's
But
not starting to go, bro. Other people's hairlines are real. I know some hairlines that are
You know some
gone,
hairlines?
bro.
you've seen some hairlines.
Yeah, I've seen some hairlines in my day. You're good.
Oh, thank God.
You're good.
Thank God, bro. My grandfather lost his hair at like 23. Gone.
Damn it, that's your age now.
And exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. That's why I forget, because they say it's your mom's dad, right? If it's your mom's dad, you start losing all your hair.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm looking at you.
I didn't lose my hair.
I don't know, but that's what people say. It's like if it's your mom's dad, you lose your hair, and he lost his hair at 23. So tomorrow I could wake up with no hair.
Damn, I didn't know that. So your hairline
Yeah,
takes after
your mom's dad. Apparently, that's what people say. But I feel like people just are so scared about their hairline that they just invent stuff. No?
Yeah.
No, I do think.
Yeah. Well, I switched my diet because I heard that
exactly.
having pineapple from Rabba, it makes you lose your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
you're
the thing,
done
like,
then, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of like the few things that are like the man thing, you know. And there's so many women things that it's
100%.
like that's why you guys probably fixate on that a lot because that's your thing.
You have no idea how like it's so funny, these conversations when you talk to dudes about their hair, because it's like you can tell the ones that are insecure about it, me starting to be one, but it's like, and then dudes will comment about it too. They won't hesitate, bro. To other dudes, they'll just be like, yeah, your hairline's gone, you know, your hair is cooked.
Shoot.
And it's kind of a sore point, bro, for some people. Like it hits. Oh my god, it's a spaceship.
Oh, Sham, you got Sham.
Come here. Oh my goodness, it's a.
Wow.
Can we swear?
Yeah, you can swear.
It's a fucking spaceship.
Do you see it?
Holy.
God.
This is insane. Bro, take Birdcore on the run. Let's go downstairs and go see it.
Well, I wonder if I can like turn the camera.
Why am I not, bro? Oh my god, it's spinning.
Wow, that's insane.
Dude. Marketing, bro. Marketing.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. More events. People are doing more events, and this is going to work so well, bro. Many people are going to post their story.
We're going to see Anthony's balls in drones flying up.
If any drone company wants to do it, I will do it tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Bro, it's so much fun doing. Those guys are just amazing, bro. Everyone in that movie, everyone in every movie I've done, I feel like I've gotten so lucky. But yeah, bro, the Anthony's Balls group chat. We have a group chat, bro.
That's ironic.
Bro. It is. And it's the same group chat with in the movie. And dude, it is like, it's the one that I get the most messages from. Like, I think it's my record message sender or whatever on any on all time. So what am I saying right now? I'm like, this is crazy. Yo,
you're staring, waiting for the next.
I know, that's why I can't focus,
Yeah.
bro. I can't. I'm really like, oh my goodness, this is.
You're so giddy.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I mean, we're gonna wrap up soon here in a bit anyway. I'm sorry. Did you bring your sleeping bag?
Yeah, I did, bro. I'll sleep on the carpet.
But one thing that we always do with our guests is seeing. Hold on, I gotta fix my mic for a second. But seeing as this, seeing as the show is called Birdcore.
Yes, sir.
Every week we ask our guest
what your favorite bird is.
Close.
Damn, that's
We ask
the wrong word.
Oh,
the wrong second half.
Oh, my
I mean the wrong half of Birdcore. We ask our guest their core of the week. Okay, so
Bird is.
what the hell?
Dodo. No. So, for example, it could be a core value you've had that week. It could be a core memory. It could be a core meal. It could be
Core exercise?
Sure, it could be a core exercise. Yeah, I don't know, like leg raises. Or it could be a core conversation you had with somebody. You know what I mean? Like if I asked you the week that you had the single serving friend interaction at the airport, you would probably have said, "Oh, it was week. My core memory of the week was that interaction." 100%. So, what's been your core memory of your last week?
So, listen, apart from all the TIFF Next Wave stuff, because that definitely is a big core memory. A big core memory that I had recently is, sorry, I'm going to stay back.
No, that's my mic that I'm adjusting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just burped.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry, keep going.
My core memory is I was on the phone with Pat. We call every day for maybe, I don't know, like 8 hours, and we just work.
8 hours a day?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
I promise you, on FaceTime. We talk for 8 hours a day, every day.
Oh, not me
apart
thinking you're
from-
exaggerating.
No. Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes it gets like 6 or 4, but we talk for 8 hours and we just write, market, whatever. Like, it's just great to have someone that's there that you can like work with and get stuff done with. But I think my core conversation was one that I had with him earlier today, where we were reflecting. We were like, it is crazy that like everything sort of fell into place to bring this where we are at now. You know what I mean? To just to think of where we began, where I didn't want to do film at all. My mom would call me, "Oh, my film director." She'd say that to her friends, whatever, and I would get mad at her. I'd be like, "No, Mom, I'm not a film director. I'm a content creator." But now I'm like, no, it's like the exact opposite. You know what I mean? But I fell into it because I wanted to make a movie, and then Pat was on my soccer team, and he was also my creative writing class. And then I was like, oh, because you're the only person I know, I'm going to talk to you. And I started telling him about 8-Ball and this sort of idea that I had for it. And he was like, let me take a look at it. I wrote a novel. I'd love to take a look at it and see what I can do. And I was like, for sure. And then from that day, we've been calling ever since. Like, what was this, like 4 years ago? Something like that. And it's just every event, every movie, every script, every idea, every person we've met, every event we've gone to, every trial and tribulation has just sort of built up to this moment. And will continue to build up, you know. It's very important to celebrate the small wins or the big wins in film because they don't happen very often. And so it was just such a great conversation that I had with him, reflecting on how far we came and the massive amount of knowledge that we have brought, the awesome people that we have met, like you guys. If I didn't get into film, I probably wouldn't have met you guys. Like, my group of friends would have probably been some completely different people. Like, so it just made me very grateful to be the position that I'm in, and very grateful for the future. So yeah, that's just was my core conversation of the week, because it just I think makes, when you're grateful, it just makes everything so much better in your life, and I'm at that point right now. So
I also think that leading a life with like passion and like making decisions based on what your gut is telling you and something that you know you're enjoying and is beneficial for you, like the things fall into place because you're making decisions that ultimately make you happy and lead you into the right, you know, little next step that it might be. So
100% passion drives everything. If you do it from a point of passion, bro, like, you can't be stopped. You really can't. It's human nature to just want to go for it, dive for it, and do the best that you can. It's just it's passion is such a ridiculous thing. It's so amazing. Like, it's really, really cool. So
would you say your core was grateful core or
Grateful
passion core or grateful?
Great passion
Great
fruit.
passion fruit core.
Great passion fruit core. Everybody go to Rabba and get a passion fruit.
Hell yeah.
That's my summary of the episode.
That's perfect. Sham, what's your core of the week been?
My core of the week is bedazzling core.
Yes, that's true.
Because I got a bedazzling kit, and I've been bedazzling everything.
There is no
show
way.
the camera?
Show the camera. I'm sure it's being picked up.
Yeah.
What?
So, yeah.
How do you even do that?
Right?
How do you get that precise with it?
She's very, very creative and artistic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just get bored sometimes, so I need like a hobby, and at least I'm not on my phone. So.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
This is the greatest hobby.
Thank you. I could
Wow.
bedazzle something for you.
My shout out to my sister. She got into DJing recently. That's her new hobby, which is awesome. Like, I cannot believe my sister DJs.
Yes, DJ
But
Core.
yeah, and so I got her as a birthday present just a bunch of bedazzles from Dollarama.
Yeah.
And so she bedazzled her. Oh my god. She bedazzled her DJ set.
The drones are still going?
Yeah, bro. It's just dropping down. You see the lights?
Oh,
The
yeah.
red.
Yeah.
She bedazzled her DJ set.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
cute.
How
That's
awesome.
sick.
So
Oh my
anyway,
God.
sorry.
I would go to her set just because, like,
Bro.
I need that.
She's surprisingly good at this. Like, I was like, this is very odd. So no, we bought my dad a DJ set for Christmas because I wanted him to get into DJing. And so
Nice.
yeah, what about you? What's your core, bro?
I think my core is mustache core. Or maybe hair core.
You're rocking it,
Hair
bro.
core.
Thanks, man. Because
And
like
the hair too.
the hair, yeah, because I put highlights in my hair again.
I like it.
There's a huge mark on my forehead, right?
Dude, it has been there all episode.
Is it looking unsafe?
It's
It's just like a little bump.
yeah, it's not that bad. It's
Whatever.
not that bad. It just looks like you got hit with a stick.
I wonder if I could see in the mirror.
Yeah, it just looks like someone whacked you across the forehead with a stick.
Or like I got clothesline.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just weren't looking. You were on your phone and bam.
Probably. That happened to someone I know once, actually.
Are you
Walked
serious?
into a pole because he was on his phone.
Embarrassing.
But yeah, mine is hair core. You know, I did stuff to the hair on the top of my head. I got my mustache going now. So just trying new stuff for the spring, you know?
Dude,
Spring cleaning.
you look phenomenal.
Thank you.
I think grow out the mustache more. Actually, when's your birthday?
You should know. You know I'm a Cancer.
Damn.
July 21st.
Okay, bro. For your birthday, we'll get you a cowboy hat.
That's
That's
fits.
bigger.
Yeah. Get you a cowboy hat that doesn't stop the blood flow. And
Yeah, bro. But you got the hair, you got the flow at the back and the mustache,
yeah,
bro.
thanks,
You're
man. Yeah. I
you're
feel like
real cowboy.
I look a bit like Australian with the
You do.
like blonde kind of highlights and the mustache
Bro.
and
You just need a tan and a surfboard, you're good to go.
yeah.
True.
Let's go, mate.
Wow.
I'm ready.
Dude, the Australian accent I heard is like the toughest to do.
Yeah, because people, I think, instinctively, they want to do a bit of British.
Yeah.
But the British, it doesn't. Australian, you got to have a little bit more of like a little bit.
Clear, nor.
Yeah. Got to be like a bit nasally.
Yes, you do it very well too.
Yeah,
The crikey.
Crikey. Yeah.
It's my favorite one.
Yeah, but Steve Irwin.
Dude, what a legend. Rest in peace.
Rip.
And then I like to do my Jason Statham. Jason Statham.
Dude,
That's the way I'm getting the accent. I say his name.
dude, this is unreal, bro.
Yeah.
That's how it like activates.
You got to do a soundboard or something. Like,
yeah, I got to do a bit more sounds, yeah.
I think this should be an animated show, and every time you change accent, it
would,
turns
yeah.
into like a different character.
That'd be sick.
cute.
I need to find someone who can do those animations for free.
AI.
Yeah, tough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tough.
Yeah, maybe.
Or just make him like yourself, stop motion with like little paper
Yeah,
pamphlets.
that's
or
true. I
something.
get to do it myself too, eh?
Dude, why not? Have fun.
Instead of relying on other people to do everything for me.
Yeah, bro.
Well, Adrien, this has truly been a treat, man. I
Dude.
gotta say.
Listen, Sam, Sham, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for having me. You guys are actually the greatest.
Aw, that's so
Thank you.
sweet.
Yeah, bro.
You're always
No,
welcome.
this is very fun. We
It
gotta.
was
we gotta
all
hang on.
you.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for having me on. Letting me speak my hatred to LCBO and grocery prices.
I love how that's what you took out of this episode.
The whole thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing I've been thinking about. Now I'm off my grateful run. Now I'm on hatred. I'm
Well,
going
and to
down.
think you're on a generational run today, specifically too.
Yeah, today's
and,
a good day.
Today's
Yeah.
a great day.
Tell the people what you got going on and what they can expect from you next.
Okay, bro. So we're going to start releasing Single Serving Friend, and I'm not supposed to be here, so that's going to be coming sometime in the summer. We're going to be releasing Anthony's Balls. Coming to TIFF Next Wave, Anthony's Balls.
Crazy out of context.
I cannot believe that that's the title of my movie. Anyways, we're going to be releasing Anthony's Balls, so watch out for that. Come to TIFF Next Wave if you can. If your name is Anthony, come to the event this weekend, even though that's legit in like 2 days, and this episode is probably coming out after that. But still come to TIFF Next Wave so that all Anthonys can go party afterwards.
And when and where are TIFF Next Wave?
So TIFF Next Wave is happening April 19th at 7:30 at TIFF Bell Lightbox. You can get your tickets on tiff.net/nextwave. And yeah, that's it. We're going to be working on some more features. We're trying to do a show potentially, and trying to do a bunch more skits with the Anthony's Balls boys that we're going to be posting on Instagram because they're just awesome and fun to work with. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's
Amazing.
what I'm working on.
Amazing. And you can find Adrien at Marquet Films.
Yeah, Marquet Films.
On Instagram?
Marquet. Yep.
Yeah, I'll have Ben spell that out in the bottom.
Thank you.
And
Spell it wrong, Ben.
yeah, do that, Ben.
Do that,
Yeah,
Ben.
Yeah.
I'm like going against my own promo.
Right?
This is
Like-
terrible.
Oh, I got no more profile.
Yeah,
views.
this is.
Yeah. As for Birdcore, you can find us at Birdcore Show on Instagram and TikTok and on YouTube at Birdcore. And let us know your core of the week. I've never
Yes.
done that before, but tell me what your core of the week is.
100%.
Yeah.
That's great. Leave it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah, all that stuff.
share.
Yeah,
Save.
exactly. Save, share.
Look at other
Remix.
podcasts. Remix.
Yeah, all of it.
Everything. Great.
Sham, any last words?
Thank you so much, Adrien. It was a lovely episode, and thank you to all the listeners.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adrien.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys for having me.